Hello everyone, welcome along to another stream. So today, as we do every Tuesday at 7 PM, we're going to be doing the Schumi at Ferrari career mode. It is round 10. I think it's round 10, and it is Pain Ricard, I'm calling it, because, well, you know why it's called Pain Ricard. It's the French Grand Prix nonetheless. We're of course driving a Ferrari. We're trying to take the championship in our very first season as Michael Schumacher moving to Team Red. This race should be really close. I'll show you the exact performance in a moment, but we have actually got the almost identical performance to two other cars. There's three of us that have got almost the same performance, and Mercedes are a little bit ahead, just to add a bit of a challenge. So let's hope we can score some good points today. Charles Leclerc needs to be up there as well, because he keeps DNFing. So let's hope he doesn't DNF today. But anyway, guys, welcome along to this one. Hey, Jonah. Hey, Sanuk. Hey, Jordan. Hey, Arthur. Hey, Marion. Hey, the Citron. Hey, Peter. Hey, Eon. Eon? I always pronounce your name differently. I swear I got it right the first time. Hey, Robert. Hey, Built Lexus. Hey, Cool Boy. Hey, Mikhail. Hey, Sven. Hey, Alex. Third time lucky. Teo. Is it Theodore? Is it just Theodore? I can't remember. And I want to say you're from Bulgaria. Is that right? So for those who don't know, this is someone that always comes in chat. I used to say, don't know how to pronounce your name because it looks Russian. It's not Russian. I think he said Bulgarian. And I think, is it Theodore or it's something like that? I may have just about finally remembered it. But apologies for not being able to get it cleanly. But hey, Michael. Hey, James. Hey, Brian. Hey, Hannes Madzak. Hey, X603X. Hey, Matteo. Hey, MKA. Hey, that Grey Sirocco, good name. Hey, JT Jaws. Yes! Does that mean I got it right? Theodore, I got it right. Finally! It only took about, well, I don't know, you've been in the streams many weeks, haven't you? I didn't even notice it wasn't Russian for ages. And it took about 3 weeks for me to actually remember. So apologies, that is just my memory. But at least I try. Anyway, guys, welcome along to this one. So, what has changed this week? Well, you may remember, if you watch any of the streams of the last couple of weeks, I've had a few issues. I think I've resolved them. You'll be glad to hear. I believe there was some weird glitch in my streaming software / in my graphics card. Not sure exactly where the root cause is from, but I have basically I've stopped recording while I'm streaming. I should be able to do that. It's not. I wasn't stressing my computer doing that, but there's some sort of glitch when I record that basically makes it use all of my GPU memory up for those that care. So my GPU memory would just fill up over time, and then when it's full, I get the stutters which I had previously. The game can also crash. I believe that's the cause. So what I've done is I'm not recording this stream to my computer. I'm only streaming it to YouTube, which I believe will resolve the issue. It will stop it using GPU memory. So fingers crossed, guys, we get a nice stable stream today. We've had it for a few weeks, a few on and off issues. Alex, quick question. Where do you live? Hey, Math427. I actually live in South Devon at the moment, in a little place called Torquay in England, of course. Anyway, let's get into this one. So this should be a good race, okay? I don't love the track. I'm going to be honest. But it should be a good race. So fingers crossed it is a good one. So I'm going to jump into the driver career, which I haven't done yet, apparently. Hello from Romania too. Alex, how are you? Hey, Sam, I'm good. How are you? You can pronounce Owen. What, your name? So it shouldn't be Eon. Is it Irish?
So what have you got? I
feel like it's Irish.
Even if you're confident in your setup, these sessions are still useful for development data.
I know that was quite a few guys, but my engineer started moaning at me because basically I do practice one and then I skip the other practice sessions. I don't even simulate them anymore because I'm trying to save engine wear. And my engineer started shouting at me every time I come in. He's like, why don't you do the practice sessions? You need to do them. They're important. They help you get up to scratch ready for the race. And I'm like, go away. I should have mentioned, by the way, we won the last race. That's still on my channel if you can watch that from a week ago. We had a great Canadian Grand Prix. I was hoping for a good result and we got it by half a tenth, by the way. We won it by half a tenth because we had a penalty. Anyway, yes. Owen says. I feel like Owen is the British way to pronounce it. Or it's certainly the English way to pronounce it. I feel like it shouldn't be Owen. I feel like Eon with an Irish accent would be it. I'm on Fanatec, not Thrustmaster. I wouldn't say sadly. I have tried both and I do prefer the Fanatec. But yes, they've got their brand new wheel that they announced, haven't they? Anyway, let's stop waffling and let's get into the details of this. So, where are we at in terms of championship? There we are. We are now just 19 points back from Lewis Hamilton in the drivers' standing. So we're actually closing in. We beat him to P1 yesterday. Constructors, I think, is going to be a bigger struggle. We're only halfway through this season. Our car's getting more and more competitive. I'll show you that in a moment. But it's the constructors we're struggling with. I mean, we have now scored almost 5 times the points of Charles Leclerc because he keeps DNFing. Let me show you the screen. There it is. You can see all that. So the other, you can't see his name, but the other grey line is Charles Leclerc. And look at that. He started the season with a DNF. He then finished 11th, 5th, 5th, 6th. Not bad points. We didn't have a great car then. But then 12th and 18th. And then 2 DNFs in a row. What's he playing at? Where's the points gone, Charles? So we need some points. He hasn't scored a single point in 4 races. And in the last 4 races, we've had a second with the fastest lap, a 4th and a 1st place with the fastest lap. I'm not expecting him to be up there with me necessarily, but come on, Charles. A couple of points, surely. Anyway, so that's the current standings. Engine-wise, we put in the same components as we used last race. They're quite fresh. We have put a brand new energy store in, actually, because that was starting to get a bit tired. I'm going to use that old energy store in places like Hungary, where honestly the charge just doesn't matter so much. Whereas this track is quite a lot about straight line speed, as is the next one at Austria. So we put in a brand new energy store, but everything else is a used component. Someone before, I think it might have been Sanuk, someone before the stream started, even like an hour before it started, said I see some smoke in the thumbnail. Well spotted, and well spotted to anyone else that spotted that. There is a little bit of smoke coming out the engine in the thumbnail. That was from practice, and obviously I used the old components in practice. That was actually the turbocharger. It was just smoking because it was very old. We've now removed it and it's now been retired, 93%. We can't even use that again. So we're now on our new one, which has got plenty of juice left in it. Performance wise, let's finally get onto that, and there we go. That is what I mean. Look at that. You could barely separate them. Racing Point have had a big update. They probably had a major update, at least one. And they've managed to get right back up to us. We finally pulled away from them in the last race, and then they're straight back on us now. Racing Point had a good update for this race. Red Bull also had an update, otherwise we would have overtaken them. And we did have an update, by the way. We've got a drag reduction update for this race. Mercedes have also had a little update for this race as well. So it should just be insanely close, this one. We've got a major ERS update coming for the next race in Austria. And that's it. Let's just get on into this. I'm going to make sure I'm on 110 AI. Of course, now run... I always do this. We now run 110 AI with a custom setup. A more stable version of a time trial setup we basically run. That was indeed me. Hey, Sanuk. I'm in your fantasy team. Yeah, nice. Yeah, by the way, guys, if you want to join the F1 Fantasy League, I think there should be a link down in the description. I haven't got a command for it, but there should be a link down in the description. So go and join that one to get a bit competitive and set your teams up and see how many points we can all score in each of the races. It's basically predicting the F1 races individually. So anyway, let's get on with this one then. So we're going to take soft tyres and we're just going to get out there. We've got our setup. I'm pretty happy with it. The car feels pretty good, actually, I will say. Car does feel pretty good. So fingers crossed we can have a good session here. Right, well, as always, introduce you quickly to my most used chat. That looks at the last 60 seconds of chat and gives us the top 5 words that have been used in the last 60 seconds. Right now, put a number in chat of where you think I will finish in qualifying. Just a number. So if you think I'll finish in first, put a 1. If you think it's 5th, put a 5. You get the idea. Just put a number in chat right now where you think I'm going to finish this qualifying session. I think last race we took P3, but it was a wet, dry one. We do also, of course, run... the sun's quite annoying, actually. Quite a lot of glare, despite being so cloudy. We do run strict corner cutting as well. And I've actually did a bit of extra practice for this one. Normally, it's not going to rain, by the way. I know it looks very dark, but it's not forecast to rain. Normally, in these races, I do about half an hour of the practice programs, and that's it. Because obviously, you know, I've played a lot of this game. I'm kind of up to speed with it. This one, though, I've not played a lot of because I don't love the track. So I actually did an extra... It's only an extra 3 or 4 laps, but I jumped in time trial just before this stream started and did an extra couple of laps. So hopefully I've got a bit more confidence than in some of the other races. What are we saying? They're currently saying P3 at the moment. You think I'm going to finish in qualifying in P3 at the moment? P4... and P1, P6, P2, you're all on the same sort of wavelength there. Top 3-ish. Top 4 definitely. I will leave that open until we start our lap, and then that'll be your prediction. At the moment you guys are predicting, well, P3 or P4 at the moment. We'll just call that top 4, shall we? I should have been going a bit slower to make sure the tyres are cool. Never mind. P4 it is then, chat. You think I'll be top 4? Let's hide that now. Right. Okay. Well, let's try and get the banker in then. We always try and get a banker lap in first. Just so we can rely on that one later on. If we bottle the rest of our laps, we've got a lap to go on. But I also like it to be semi-competitive. I don't want just a slow banker. Right, coming to the first turn, braking just to get to the curb on the left side. They're turned in far too late. That's because I've just come out of time trial driving the Mercedes. Keep it in 5th gear through there. Up for the gears for the run to the next section. Braking almost at the 50 there on the left, down to 4th gear. Hold on to it, get onto 3rd, bring it back to the left, down to 2nd again. Try and get it in the apex. This car has got less grip than I've just experienced in time trial. Certainly less downforce than the 2020 Mercedes. On the power, nice to use all of the track. A little bit wide there, turning a bit late, cost myself. Scrub the tyres a little bit too much across the track, cost myself a bit of straight line speed and also lengthen the track very slightly. DRS is wide open now, up to almost 340 kilometers now. Braking as you get to the break in the curb there on the right hand side. This one's always tighter than you think it's going to be. Oh, a bit of wheel spin on the exit, but we get away with that one. Just going to double check my engine wear. There you go, nice and relatively fresh engine. It's given us full power, which is why we're able to get up to 340k. This next one, not a nice corner. You turn it in, you wait till you're about at the curb, then you brake. It's very late braking there. Wait. This also dips a bit, almost off track. We get away with that one, up through the gears once again. Braking as your screen gets to the left hand side there. A bit deep though that time. Going to try and get a good exit because of it. Oh, bit of wheel spin, but we do get out of the corner in half decent shape. As soon as you can see the line on the track there, brake, get it slowed down. Not a good line there because I'm too busy trying to commentate this lap. This one is just about trying to get it through. This is so tight. Oh, almost went off the track. Definitely lost some time in that final turn, but I didn't want to disallow my lap for the run to the line then. That's an okay banker. Normally I say I'm going to get a banker in and it's not very good. We are a second off Albon though at the moment. Let's go again because there were certainly a few corners, including this one that weren't. Oh, just disallowed. Oh no, I haven't. I have now. There were certainly a few corners there that wasn't very good, but I won't commentate the rest of the laps because although that I'm sure was quite entertaining for you guys, it certainly wasn't optimum for trying to concentrate on doing my lap. And that is a new Gillen Gang member by the sounds of my scream. Has been a member for 7 months. Awesome. Thank you, Marius. 7 months. I didn't even know any 7th-month members. Where is he? Is he in chat? Put something in chat, Marius, so we can see your icon. I'm still pushing a little bit here just because I want to effectively get the practice in. As I said, I did a bit of time trial in the Mercedes before this session, so I'm used to that level of downforce, which I don't have at the moment. And yes, it is an invalid lap, this one. Not too worried though, because it was probably, yeah, no fuel. It was my in lap regardless. Actually, might even not make it to the pit entry. Amazingly. I'm somehow level with that lap on this one that I've not been trying in. Right, let's see if I can actually... No, that is not... That is not an optimal line. You on PC? Yes, I am indeed. Can you make me an operator? Do you mean moderator? I quite like the idea of calling the mods operators. Not at the moment. We don't generally accept requests for moderator. Although that said, we do need another moderator, so I'll speak to the mods. I normally ask the mods to let me know who has been kind of most helpful in chat and is most reliable as well. And then we just pick someone and ask them if they want to be moderator. The lack of white flags surprises me. What are you talking about? What white flags? Right, let's get a new set of tyres on and jump straight back out there, I think. There's no point hanging about, is there? Wow, those tyres wore quite a lot, look. 3.5 tenths quicker a new set is. That annoying noise, by the way, is the pit lane alarm when a car's coming down the pits. It is annoying. But anyway, P9, a second off at the moment. But I tell you what, Albon's on pole at the moment. Okay, there's no Mercedes up there, and our teammate as well. Okay, only half the field have put a lap in. Charles hasn't put one in yet. Hamilton is on his way to one now, and he's going to destroy our time by the looks of it. 3 or 4 tenths up in the first 2 sectors each. But we know that our lap time was not optimal.
We're top of the speed trap, 338.
Top of the speed trap, that's not bad. Come on, Lewis, where are you, mate? Shall I watch him? How do I go on board? I always forget which button it is. That one. Yeah, got it. There he goes. Crossing the line now. That's probably going to put in P1, is it? Of course it is. Of course it is. Classic Hamilton. Classic Hamilton, that is. And we are now 1.5 off. I want my teammate to put a time in, but I don't want to sit here and wait for him to do it particularly. He's not even started his time yet. So let's just get back out there for now. The fuel was actually perfect, by the way. We're going to keep that amount of fuel, go for a single lap. I am the only mod, sad times. Yeah, normally we sometimes get 3 or 4 mods in, don't we? But thank you, Tozo, anyway, for doing your... I was going to say job, but it's not paid. It's not a job for graciously giving your time to help out these streams. I'll put it that way. Thank you very much, my friend. Right. Okay. Let's go again. This time we're going to push a bit harder, concentrate a bit more. We're not going to commentate the lap this time. See if we can actually... We can probably easily shave half a second off that time. Currently P14, which is absolutely not good enough. I don't know how quick the AI are on this track, to be honest. Is there a My Team for the 2021 game? Yes, there is. Absolutely, there is. Confirmation. 100%. There is going to be a My Team still. Okay, I love his streams, but I didn't know that. Don't know what. Not sure what the conversation was there. Just picked something random up in the middle of the a conversation. Did you find a nice house? Well remembered, Nibby. We found a couple that were okay, but it's mad at the moment. I think because of COVID stuff, COVID being over, not over, but you know what I mean. We can see the other side of it, certainly in the UK, when we vaccinated a lot of people. Houses are mad at the moment. They go very, very quickly, so we didn't actually manage to get one yet. But we're just kind of trying to wait to figure out my girlfriend's work schedule or when she's needed in the office and stuff before we kind of commit to one. But anyway, enough talk about that. Let's try and put in a better lap here if we can. I'll try and get a nice exit here on the inside curb. Not ideal. Nice enough exit though. DRS wide open. Come on. Come on. I want a half a second improvement. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, no, not good. Oh, is that disallowed? Idiot. It's disallowed. It's disallowed. Probably should keep the modes up just to push to see what sort of time we could do. Do it from this corner onwards. 3/10 down. Already found half a tenth just for that little section there. Ah, it was annoying. It is tricky, this track, in terms of track limits. Right, let's see what we can do for here. Much better. Look at that. Look how much time we found for that one section alone. Jeez. Purple. Fastest of anyone through there. We just found, what, 2/10 easy through there. Bit cautious through that. Wait a bit early for that one. Compromise my exit. We are going to come in this lap though because the lap's disallowed. We haven't got enough fuel to do another one, but I do want to practice this pit entry if I can. That's better. Right. Have we got enough time to try another lap, or should we wait to the end now? 7 minutes. I may just go out on the same tyres again and just get a feel for it. Effectively use it as a bit of practice because... Have we got enough... One of my phone panels just fell down from up there. Have we got enough time to do that? Not sure. Can you use flashback? I do have flashbacks enabled. I tend to not use them unless there's a... You know, unless it's been screwed over by the AI or something happens that would completely like kill the excitement of the race. Yeah, so we tend not to use them too much. Well, chat. By the way, Charles, only 4/10 off. That's a good job by him. He's best part of a second up. He's over a second up on us. We've got a lot of time to find here. We really need to put a lap together. I don't think we've got time. If we went out now, we just wouldn't get time. It'd be...
1:28.7.
Yeah, we potentially wouldn't get enough time to come in again and put new tyres on. So I'm not going to risk that. I'm not going to risk that at all. We're just going to go for it. We're going to do one more run. And we're just going to absolutely go for it. Giovanazzi's out there already. I want to... Where am I going? Yeah. Take all of the fuel out, because we're going to do a 1 lap wonder at the end. Pressure's on then, chat. Pressure's on. That banker felt okay, but it wasn't great, and there you go. 16th. Half a second would put us 11th. That would be okay, but I'd want to be further up than that. We could find a second. That'll put us about 6th or 7th. That's the target, I think, for me now. You guys want me to be top 4, but how likely is it I can find 1.2 seconds? That's a hell of a lot of time, but I've got a good track record on the last lap. I either bottle it or I find a few tenths. And there's more than a few tenths to find in that one, isn't there? So we're going to have to absolutely go for it on this one. Track limits on this track are so annoying. Yeah, absolutely. No pressure. Pole. Not happening. 1.6 seconds more or less. Yeah, not happening. Right, 22.4 first sector. Shao did 21.9. So we're losing half a second in the first sector alone. 26.8 middle sector. Well, we did a purple. We did a genuine purple in the middle sector. We went faster than Hamilton in the middle. So we've got the pace in the middle if we can put the lap together. 38.7 in the final sector. 39.2. Another half a second. Okay, so I think I can find best part of a second. I think realistically I can find most of a second. I'm going to go for at least 8 tenths. See what I can find from that. But this lap is crucial. This next lap we have to get the timing. We can't go off track.
We're top of the speed trap.
If we go off track, that's it.
58.3 kilometers per hour.
Do we even go out early? I might go out early and put in 2 laps. Should we do that? Oh, the tyres though. The tyres go off so quick. They'll lose a couple of... I'm not doing it. I'm doing 1 lap. We're going for it, chat. We're getting full pressure. We're giving 1 lap. We're going to be the last person to cross the line as well. We're going to go for it. Feeling a P6, P7. We need a second for P6, P7, but hopefully I would love that. So where we say 6 tenths would put us sort of here. I want 8 tenths. I want 8 tenths. That'll put us maybe 8th, 7th or 8th, 7th. I want 7th. Look, there's a couple of tenths there. I want 7th. 737. That is 8.5 tenths. There you go. I want 8.5 tenths. If I can. 8.5 tenths we need to find in this next lap, chat. Wowzers. Quality on mediums is OP on this track. I don't know if I want to risk that though, because if we bottle this last lap anyway, we're outside the top 10, we can start on mediums, so it's not a biggie. I need to be near the front though to have any chance. I remember I need to score big points. Every single race, I need to score big points. It's really important. We're now getting towards having a car that is actually pretty good. So we need to make sure we make good use of that car. Right, where's the track map? Here it is. Okay, people are starting to come out the pits now, which is perfect. So it's about a 1.5 minute lap. The pit exit's quite slow on this one, so we probably need at least 2 minutes. So we'll leave at 2:10 just to be safe. And hopefully then we won't have any traffic either. We may have Giovinazzi around us, but that's no biggie. Can you see me, Alex? Yes, Anthony, I can see your chat. How's it going? Charles is 4th, but will DNF because it's your teammate. If he wasn't, he would win. Probably, yes. It's a joke how bad luck my teammates get. Look at all that traffic now. Look at all that traffic. 10 more seconds. Right, let's double check. We're on nice new tyres. We've got all of the fuel out. We need to find 8 tenths of a second. Right, let's just go for it now. Let's go for it. 8 tenths, chat. 8 tenths. I'm going to go tell my house light on. Wait a sec. It doesn't help because the room's getting darker. The track's dark. This light's bright. Right, here we go then. Here we go. Whoa. Come on, chat. Let's do this. We go up to Rich to burn a bit of fuel in the outlap. 141. We've got about 10 seconds in hand. We need to be cautious on these tyres on the outlap. We don't want to burn them. You can do it. So much pressure. I've said before, I certainly used to thrive on the pressure. In league, when I used to league race years ago, I used to thrive on the last lap pressure. I tended to put my best lap in the very last lap in the session. I don't know what it is. For me, pressure is good. But we'll see if that pays off today or not. Right, 2.0 laps. Should be plenty of fuel. Going to keep it enriched for now. What about the tyres? The tyres wear really quick on this track. On the next game, I reckon you do cock rear and get Ben to join, and DNF just so your teammate does not have so much bad luck. I don't know. Were you talking about Ben Daly? Because I reckon he'd be worse than Charles. Ben bottle job daily? No chance. Right. 30 seconds. Plenty of time to get to the line. Where are we on track? There we are. Plenty of room around us. No problem whatsoever for that. I can make it, can't I? I've not dropped 10 seconds this lap, surely. 20 seconds should be fine. I always run this far too close. Right, here we go then, chat. 10 seconds left. Oh, a bit wide there. Oh, a bit of wheel spin as we start the lap, but we get the lap underway nonetheless. We should be able to get to the line. Here's the line. 4 seconds to spare. It's absolutely fine. Right, come on. No. Oh, I had to back off so much then. I was so scared. We certainly lost at least a tenth there. Bit deep in there as well. Not gone great so far, but we are still up. Bit cautious through there as well. Could have certainly had a better exit than that if I tried. Better corner there. There we are, 2 tenths up. Not too bad. We can find 3 tenths in this next section if we try, or at least 2 tenths. Come on. No, not an optimal exit. We are 3.5 tenths up. This has not been a perfect lap by any means. I wanted 8 tenths. We need to find half a second in this final sector. That is a lot of time. Let's see what we can do. Oh, a little bit wide. In a bit deep there. Better exit there. We are half a second up. 6 tenths nearly. Don't want to be on that curb. 8. Oh, I tell you what, chat. We are going to find almost 9 tenths of a second. Where's this going to put us? We actually achieved our target P9 in the end. We actually ended up finding 8.5 tenths. Exactly as we intended. That was not a great lap. That was not a great lap, but we still managed to find 8.5 tenths. But kind of annoyingly, P9. We have to start on the softs, but that is annoying. Look, I mean, a couple of mistakes there that lost us at least a tenth. One less than one of those mistakes. P7, 2 more positions. But that is the nature of qualifying. Anyway, Charles does end up P4. Half a second off the Mercedes, though. I think these Mercedes are going to run away with it, unfortunately. Hopefully, Albon out-qualifies Verstappen. Hopefully, Albon can get in amongst them, perhaps. Thank you for the follow, Nico. I think that was actually on Twitch. I've tweaked how I log into things. I think that was actually a Twitch follow. Thank you, Nico, for the Twitch follow. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. It's okay. Let's have a quick look at our sector times before we carry on. So we found a tenth and a bit in the first sector. Yeah, 0.2. Charles did a 0.9. Charles did a 0.8. 3 tenths in the first sector alone. We did do a 0.8 in the second sector, which was actually about on level with Charles. Bear in mind, Charles 110 AR. He is quick. He did a 38.7 final sector. We did a 38.7. I take on it. Is that right? Yeah, that is right. Yeah. So actually, it was all the first sector. All of that time was first sector, and we know we bottled that first turn a bit. Yeah. Well, there you go. There you go, chat. It is what it is. Anyway, let's get into this one then. I've just encouraged more people to follow me on Twitch, which isn't a bad thing. Thank you guys for the follows on Twitch. Thank you, Callum and Aid. I actually quite like that. That's quite cool. Little notification when someone goes over and follows me on Twitch. I don't go live regularly on Twitch. I like to go live once or twice a week, but it just never seems to quite work out like that. I tend to play iRacing over on Twitch. Thank you, Cool Boy, as well, for the follow on Twitch. I tend to play iRacing quite a bit, so I like doing like a Sunday afternoon stream when there's not an F1 race on, and I'll go live for 2 or 3 hours on Twitch and just play some iRacing. Something like that. So go and follow me on there if you want to see those as and when, but there is no set schedule over there. Anyway, there's nothing more to look at, is there? Let's just get into the race. Hey Bailey, thanks for joining. Did you buy F1 2021 Deluxe Edition? I think Cody's will probably sort me out, I imagine. I'm in a fortunate position that I probably won't need to buy it. Ali Hader? I'm going to say your name's Ali Hader. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. Thank you, Fugs, for the follow on Twitch as well. Hey, Chris Evans is now a Gillen Gang member. Welcome along to the Gillen Gang, my friend. Enjoy your new emojis. How do you pronounce Gillen? Gillen. Right. Hamilton's not there. Hamilton's got a penalty, chat. Albon second. Our teammates also got a penalty. We're 7th now, though. Hamilton had a 10th place penalty. Where the hell is Charles? Oh, chat. What is our teammate luck? Absolute joke. Absolute joke. I can't even sack him because it's driver career. Oh, anyway. Right, strategy-wise, what do you think then, chat? What do you think? Hey, Marco, thanks for joining. Hoping there'll still be a beta this year, but I doubt it. Yeah, I'll have to wait and see on that one, I suppose. I've not heard anything. But by the way, I don't get any insider information. I do occasionally speak to the people at Cody's and kind of, you know, the issues I've been having recently. I've been speaking to them about that and stuff and various other bits. But I don't ever really get any insider info. And if I do, it's all embargoed anyway. But right now, I have no further information than what you guys have. I did contact them to clarify a few things from the video on the weekend, the F1 2021 announcement. But there's no further insider information. So there's nothing I could even leak, unfortunately. Anyway, strategy, what do you think? Soft, soft, medium, one stop. Soft, medium, medium. Soft, soft, medium, says Tozer. Hard medium. So we have to start on the softs, don't forget. All right, let's have a vote then, shall we? So, hang on, let's figure out what we're going to vote for first, because how long can we go? Okay, we can't do a one stop, soft to medium. Let me make sure it's personalised. We can't do a one stop, soft to medium. It's not happening. So, what I want you to put in chat in a second, guys, is the number of stops you want me to do. If it's a one stop, we start on the softs, we go to the hards, we go to the end. If it's a two stop, we probably go soft, medium, soft, maybe soft, soft, medium. We'll figure that out later. Right now, put in the number, the digit of the number of pit stops you think I should make in this race. So 1 or 2. 1 would be start on softs, go into hards. 2 would be start on softs, then mediums, and then either softs or mediums at the end, depending on how we get on for tyre wear. Keep voting, guys. That should update. There we go. So, most people saying 2 stop. Not a big majority, as the gap's widened now, though. 2/3 of you at the moment think I should do a 2 stop. I think wait for one more update, because this is looking pretty... Yeah, okay. About 2/3 of you think I should do a 2 stop. So, let's stick with that for now. I'm going to put in... let's see. So, hang on, how do I revert it? Revert. Right, we can... It's saying we can't really stretch it, but this seems... I feel like we can do that. Game tends to be a bit cautious in terms of tyre wear, so I feel like that is going to be our strategy at the moment. We may change that. If it's a safety car or if our tyre wear is changing, I'll do what I did just then. I will pause the game and I'll ask you guys what you want me to do and we'll go for that. We'll schedule that in for now. 7 laps, 13 laps, 7 laps. Each getting down to between 30 and 40% left by the end by the looks of it. Fuel. There's quite a lot of long straights at this one. I don't want to go too light on fuel. I'll go half a lap heavy on fuel. Let's get into it. Right. Come on. Let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. Need a good start here. Starting P7 on the grid. Our teammate is now behind us because of the penalty, but so is Lewis Hamilton. But not far behind us. Valtteri Bottas though. P1. Can we get up to him? Wow, that was a quick start sequence. Oh no. It was nice until we got a bit of wheel spin. Can we just sneak up the inside though of Lance Stroll here? Get a bit of slipstream on his teammate ahead. Can we get up the inside of some people here? Not without risking a wing. Oh, a bit of contact there. Cut off. Signs there. No thank you, Signs. Get out of the way. Going to hang back a little bit because I don't want to go side by side with these guys at the moment. They are also side by side. We don't want to make it 3 wide. Oh, Perez holding on around the outside there. Up to P5 at the moment. Can we get past one of these guys? Oh, sneaking our wing in there. Verstappen a bit of oversteer on the exit. We didn't get a better exit, unfortunately. We just tried to sneak in there somewhere. Can we use some slipstream here and try and get past them? Can we? Perez just backed out of it. Verstappen's going to defend very heavily to the inside. Going to squeeze a bit on the apex, and there we go. We're through up to P3, sorry, chat. Whoa, bit of wheel spin. Need to look after these tyres. That is a high tyre wear track. They are still battling behind, and we're just going to run away with it. Lovely jubbly. Now, can we keep up with the top two? That is the big question. The Mercedes, I think, potentially is going to be a bit quick for us. Can we keep up with Albon, though? That was a good start, wasn't it? P7 to P3 in less than a lap. Been a much tidier lap as well than what we did on the in qualifying. Perez has got past Verstappen, which is probably good, but Racing Point is just as good as our car, which is just as good as Red Bull now. Oh, a little bit wide there. Needs to not get any warnings. Easy to get a penalty on this track. Got a bit of ERS to use. Bottas has the fastest lap of the race. Right, let's have a little sip then. Hamilton and our teammate didn't get too far through the field. A little bit hot in there, but oh, it's just, I don't like that corner. Doesn't work for me very nicely at all. Let's see if we can settle into this race now and see if we can keep up with Albon ahead. I suspect Bottas, not good through that. I suspect Bottas may be too quick for us, but we'll see. Remember, at Bottas, we're already ahead of Bottas in the championship. Oh my word! I wish you could clip stuff, chat, because that needed clipping. That was a big moment. I kept it lit as well. I did lift a bit, but I never lifted fully through that massive slide. I kept my foot in a little bit. Alright, what's going on with the rears then? Are they overheating or just starting to wear? We need to look after them better than that, though. If we burn them like that every lap, they're not going to last long. At the moment, not overheating, and they're the same wear as the fronts. It's just high tyre wear on this one. We have actually closed in a little bit on Albon this lap, I believe. 1.1 seconds now. Sorry, I know I'm talking a lot at the moment, but there's a lot going on. There is a lot going on. We need to try and hook up that first sector. Oh, God, messy. Messy. In hot there, in hot there. In very hot there. Can be quite hard to judge that one. Perez is definitely quicker than us at the moment. We lost some time to Albon. That lap, I believe, actually, in the end. Driver in front.
Albon is ahead of you. Okay, gap ahead is 1.4 seconds. They're on old soft.
That's a better line. That's a better line. Much better. Give me his lap time.
Last lap was at 1 minute 32.5. You're gaining by 1/10 a lap.
Okay, we actually did close in that lap very slightly by a tenth, despite not being the best of laps. So that's promising. That is promising. Oh. Not going to enable it to overtake around that corner this time, just in case. Okay, chat, so we are very slightly quicker than Albon ahead. We've got a good race behind, and I told you this would be a close fight, didn't I, with the three cars having virtually the same performance. Oh, a bit deep. Let's see if we can keep up with him, get some DRS, sneak some slipstream as well down this straight. Oh my God. YouTube is testing clips. YouTube does need to catch up with Twitch a bit in terms of the live streaming features, but anyway, that's a conversation for another day. This is the corner I never used to be very good at. Oh, a bit of dirty air now, though. Bit hot in there. We'll take a late apex. Can we sneak some DRS on him? I don't know where the detection zone is even on this track. There it is. We do indeed get DRS. Oh, I don't want to touch the inside curb. Perez, though, again, sticking right with us. I want to try and conserve my ERS just a little bit. Right, let's try and have a good first sector.
Mix 2, fuel to mix 2. We're leading our teammate by 5.6 seconds.
That was better. That was better. Much better. We actually closed in on him as well. Can we get past him then and go and take P2? I do suspect, unless something weird happens with strategy or safety cars or reliability, I do think P1 is out of our reach today. I don't think we can keep up the Mercedes. They're just too fast. Ah, another one of the phone panels fell down. Luckily, they're falling behind my screen. Otherwise, I'd have them in my face right now. Right, bit of DRS. Which is going to put us nice and close to Alex Albon. I want to sit behind him for now, to be honest. Bottas isn't far away, but I don't think we can get the pace. Just can conserve a bit of fuel and just conserve a bit of ERS sitting behind him here. Oh my god, this is in lean. Back out of it there. I don't know if he's going to be slow. I want to get past him. Maybe we get past him this next lap. Let's see how close we can stick to him. Remember, our main championship rival, both of them are behind us.
ETA is about 15 minutes.
Jeff just said rain. That was not forecast. 15 minutes till rain, Jeff just said. Remember, we're supposed to be doing 7 laps on these tyres. Right, let's stick with Albon now. Let's see if we can get in this lap. I think we are quicker. And a little bit hot there, a bit of dirty air. Gonna have to back right out of it. And I'm still gonna get a warning. Oh, I didn't get one somehow. Very lucky there. Very lucky indeed. Come on. Just so far back. They have such a good exit there. 110 AI. Is Perez going to attack us? I think it might be okay. Just about. Do we go for it? Do we go for it? No, we don't. Oh, almost did. Almost did. I think we get down this straight, don't we? Whoa! Stop doing that, car. My word. Oh, I'm catching him right at the wrong time. Let's see if we can use a bit of ERS to get alongside him before this corner. Oh, my word. That is not where you'd ideally like to overtake someone, but... Didn't have a lot. Oh, no, he's going to get up inside. Just gone wide there. Squeeze him a little bit. Keep ahead. Right, up to P2 then. Let's see if we can do anything about Bottas in P1. Let's see. Let's see. And Albon, we need to try and pull away from him, though. That's the main thing for now. A little bit deep in there. Take a late apex. Oh, very deep in there. Immediately bottled it. Probably too far back to do much, though. We've got quite a lot of ERS to use still. Got a bit of fuel. Let's see if we can get away from him. I think he will still get DRS this lap. Not very quick in a straight line, though. Which is probably why we're quicker. That was nice through there. That was nice. Come on, let's try and sneak out of his DRS. Run away. Run away. No chance. Oh, actually, not far off. Don't even know where the detection point is. I assume it's been and gone, is it? Yes, it has. It was just in that last corner. We were only 10th away there. Let's stay away from him and see if we can just break the DRS. Then see if we can do anything about Bottas. He's not that far away, you know. I think if we can really concentrate, I think we may be able to get to him. I'm going to check the tyre in just a second. Let's just run away from Albon. Right. 48%. It is a bit marginal on tyre wear. Next lap we're going to box. I think we just stick to that. Could do a pulling away from the cars behind to make sure we don't get held in the pits. I could do with a 3-second gap. That's not happening. That may cause me to stay out an extra lap. Because if Perez boxes, he may hold us up in the pits, which isn't the end of the world, but it will certainly cost us some time. Okay, Perez box that lap. That's perfect. That's perfect. Okay, so we can box this lap comfortably. Albon will probably box behind us, but that shouldn't make too much difference to us. Oh, we're almost wide there again. I don't like it. It's the camber and the curbs there. They affect me. Right, we have actually closed in on Bottas. Maybe we have got the pace. Maybe, chat. Maybe. Maybe we can go get him. You never know. Let's just keep on it for now. Bit of sliding there, but we just kind of turned in and got away with it. Keeping ERS on through that one because we had a better line. Using quite a lot of ERS just because I'm going to be coming into the pits and recharging quite a lot. It is quite a long pit lane. Thanks for the follows, by the way, guys. Those follows are from Twitch. I'm not able to read them out at the moment, unfortunately, but thank you for them nonetheless. Whoa! Come on. Oh, I forgot about the rain, by the way. Weather report.
Expect to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now.
Okay, still 10 to 15 minutes away. Oh, a bit wet, hot in there. You didn't really want to go out to that curb completely. I think Red Bull are ahead of us in the pit, so we won't actually get held up. Well, I didn't really know how to take this pit entry, not going to lie. That'll do. That was okay. Let's make sure we're going to be on the right tyres. Yeah, going to go for mediums. That should allow us to hold out to the rain if there is any. We're going to hold up Bottas, are we? Beautiful. And so is Albon. Are we going to get held up ourselves, though? Oh, we did a bit, but we definitely gained. We probably just gained a second there, chat. Probably just gained a second. Oh, only just ahead of Albon, my word. We certainly did get held longer than we'd like to. Right, come on. Where is everyone else? There's a bit of traffic. There's a bit of traffic. Oh, all of them will spin. Just ahead of Perez. That was far too close. Oh my word. He's actually on softs. He's on softs. Whoa. Verstappen is now ahead of us, by the way. He boxed earlier. So that's a genuine overtake on track. Verstappen has officially overtaken us. We need to get past Russell ASAP. Make sure we get DRS and get past him. He's going to get DRS though, unfortunately, on Verstappen as well. Let's get him next straight, I think. Okay, so we've actually been overtaken there. Genuinely on track. However, Verstappen is on soft tyres. And we're on medium tyres. I assume, I didn't see, you guys would have seen it better than me. I didn't actually see. I assume Bottas is also on soft tyres. So they've gone for it early. Let's get past George Russell here. Nice and easy, no problem whatsoever. Let's see if we can get after Verstappen now. If we can keep in his DRS while he's on soft tyres, that'll be quite an achievement. I don't actually know how much slower. Oh god, these mediums are, but that didn't feel good through there. Not going to get it this time. Not going to get DRS this time. No way. 2 tenths. Remember, his tyres will go off quite quickly though. They only lasted 7 laps before they needed changing. He's been on them 2 already. Got George Russell out of our DRS though. He's now holding up the rest of the pack. Where's our teammate, by the way? In that big pack behind us. He's not going to do well today. And that is why I upgraded my engine quite heavily. Mainly for the AI, because they struggle to overtake each other without having an OP engine.
10 to 15 minutes.
Engineer's still telling me rain in 10 to 15. Okay. Oh, a little bit deep. No, it's okay. That's probably a warning. That's our first warning. That was a silly one as well. Probably could do with saving some ERS now. We've used quite a lot of it. Bottas is indeed on soft tyres. So we've got a strategic difference here. They almost certainly won't be able to stay out until the rain. However, it may never rain. It wasn't forecast. It was not forecast. And we are rapid in a straight line, by the way. That's where we're beating Verstappen. Look at this. Bit of ERS, sure, but we are just quick in a straight line. Look, we're now going to be under a second at the end of this straight. And again, as his tyres start to go off, we can really hopefully start to benefit. Oh, it just feels understeery through there. It's not nice. Right. I honestly don't know how this race is going to unfold. Absolutely no idea how this race is going to unfold. Your guess is as good as mine, chat. Oh, there's a bit of traffic there. Is Bottas in that traffic? Suspect he is. Bottas is in that traffic. Bottas is losing time here. He's stuck in some traffic. Let's go and get him. Let's go and catch him up. He's 3 seconds ahead now, but remember, on the soft tyres, Verstappen's just done a fastest lap of the race. But not an insane amount faster than us. A few tenths quicker. That was almost a warning. We got away with that. He's only a few tenths quicker than us. Also using a bit too much fuel, really. Look how badly Bottas is getting held up. He's going to get DRS down this straight, but he's not going to be able to get past all of them. It's not blue flags, don't forget. That's genuinely 4 position. They just haven't boxed yet. Oh, okay. 2.5, but he's got DRS. He's not past them yet, though. Bottas didn't get past them. He's still behind them. Tell you what, chat. This is playing right into our hands. They need to now be rapid on those softs. And they just aren't. They're not able to go quickly. They're stuck in traffic. Bottas is stuck behind a Haas, who he's going to try and go side by side with, is he? He does indeed. He does get through. He does get through, but he's still got more traffic ahead of him there. Again, this is exactly what we need. We're on the mediums. We're doing our pace while they can't do their pace. They can't use the grip of the tyres. This is playing right into our hands, chat. Can we steal a win here from 7th on the grid? In a race I didn't think we had the performance. Still not going to quite get DRS on them, annoyingly. Even though I'm well in a second now, but no DRS for us. Bottas is still behind them. They're all getting DRS on each other. Verstappen's not quick in his straight line. He's going to struggle. We need to try and overtake... Oh, no. Oh, I was lucky not to get a warning there. We need to try and overtake Verstappen if we can. He's going to get stuck, but he's also going to get DRS. Right, let's close right up now. Let's close right up. Well, they're stuck in behind these guys. In a very wide line there. Bit cautious there. The AI are always better on traction, special 110 AI. Right, do we just use a lot of ERS and just go for it here? What are we going to do? What are we going to do? I don't know. Ah, they're just not quicker. Verstappen must be using his as well. Bottas, what's going on here? Side by side. Bottas is also side by side. Oh, my word. Going to go on the outside here. Both, maybe. Of both. Of both. This is full position. Oh, it's close. It's close. Can he use that ERS just to try and sneak past him? Can we do it? Get after Bottas. This is for what will be P2 in the race. We managed to get past him. Used all of our ERS to do it. Bottas is still behind the Alfa Romeos. No, Verstappen, don't do it. I'm going to squeeze you on the apex there, mate. No room for you there, my friend. They should be several seconds down the road, chat, and we are right in amongst them. This traffic is just what we needed. We're running out of fuel. We're running out of ERS. But if we can get ahead of them and hold them up, that will... Oh, a little bit of contact there. They were so slow through that. I'm not even going to go to Rich. I do just want to double check the wing. Yeah, it's fine. Bottas just can't get alongside them. The Alfa Romeo is quick in a straight line, and they've got DRS course on each other. I'm going to keep it lean through here. I'm going to save some fuel while I can. I'm going to take a lift and coast there. Save the fuel while I can, because I know, like now, I can close right up to them with no issues whatsoever. Again, a bit cautious on the power there. I need to do a better job of traction, really. Verstappen's close to us. We have got a bit of ERS to use, but not much. Can we get Bottas here? He's going to go for it on Giovinazzi. Surely he's going to get in this lap. Can we get him as well, though? Oh, he almost stood it on us. I panicked. Squeeze him out. Okay, we've done. It was important there to try and stick with Bottas if we can, because he's going to get past Raikkonen pretty quickly, because, of course, Raikkonen's not going to get DRS. We'll even get him here. We'll even get him here. It's close. No. Not to be. Oh, my word. Can we sneak past him somewhere while he's been held up? He may even get past him on a start-finish straight. And these guys may box very soon as well. Oh, Verstappen's got through at some point. Look, he's right all over us. Remember, these guys' tyres won't last very long. Oh, a bit of contact there. He left us no room. We were wheel to wheel there. I went for it because it was one of my last opportunities. Let's watch a little replay of that one. It was a bit cheeky, but completely valid. Oh, it was just harsh angle. Harsh angle. What do you think of that one, chat? Definitely aggressive, but we had the opportunity. We took it. Oh, I don't know. I didn't outbrake myself, I don't think. Oh, he just turned right in on us. I think that's the main issue here. Let's go on board with him here. So he backs right out of it there because he boxes late. And look, he's fully turned into the apex. Look at his line there. Look, he's given us no room. In real life, I'm in his blind spot. I feel like you feel it coming in real life. AI don't always give you room. And then there we are. Coming at a very different angle. Lucky neither of us got damaged, but we didn't. Alright, let's see if I can stay ahead now then. I'm ahead for now. I'm not going to use any ERS. I want to save it for the straight. Oh, that's deep. That's deep. No. That's not what we needed. Should be okay. We are okay. Now, their tyres will start to go off soon. That's why I wanted to get ahead of them while they're quicker. If I can hold them up even for another lap, it's going to benefit me quite a lot, because their tyres will start to go off, then I will just be quicker anyway. Remember, I was very similar to their pace in the first stint. We were on the same tyres. We just gained a load of time through there for some reason.
I'll keep you updated as the conditions change.
What did Jeff just say? Weather report. Weather report.
The rain is a few laps
Lucky not to get a warning there. Call to get warning. Few laps out. That's a bit vague, Jeff. Okay, comfortably ahead for now. Comfortably ahead. No problem whatsoever. Are their tyres starting to go off? They probably are, you know. They might even box this lap. They might even box this lap, chat. Are they just slower now? Are they just straight up slower now? They're not closing in on us as quick as I thought they would. They are going to get DRS again, but they're not that quick at the moment. Bit deep in there. Hope Bottas doesn't do the same to us, which he doesn't. Oh, on the power far too early. Is that a warning? Got very lucky with that one, but we've got a poor exit. Oh my word. I was looking backwards when I was having oversteer. Come on, we need to keep this position if we can. Using everything I've got. And a little bit hot there, but should be okay. Yes, indeed. Perfectly fine. No problem whatsoever. Bit of a mistake there, but we get away with it. Perez is also closing in, by the way. We have, well, not we, the traffic has made this a 5-horse race at the moment. Five-horse race, I think. And Hamilton's on us. But I just noticed Hamilton is on us as well. This is a 6-horse race, chat. That's annoying because both Mercedes, they're our main championship rivals this season. I was hoping Hamilton was going to get really stuck in traffic like our teammate is, but he's just been too quick for them today. Too quick for the traffic. I'm going to try and save some ERS if I can. Our teammate's still stuck in traffic. Come on, Charles. I think he's in the points, but not by much. Not by much at all. Right, P1 at the moment. I don't know what's going to happen in this race. They're about to box for new mediums. They will almost certainly be quicker than us on those new mediums. However, will they come out in traffic again? And will there be more rain? I don't know what's going to happen in this race, and I love it. I love it. Anyone boxing yet? Nobody boxing yet? Amazing they can still make these tyres last, actually. Yes, Verstappen. A lot of them boxed. A lot of them boxed. Bottas didn't, but a lot of the other guys did. Hamilton boxed, Verstappen boxed, and Perez boxed. Okay, how's our tyre wet? Totally fine. Totally fine. 30% or so. No worries whatsoever in terms of tyre wear for now. Can't shake Bottas though. He's on very worn soft, so we still can't shake him. He's got some good pace. He has got some good pace. Weather report.
Dry seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
Is that what I'm getting, Jeff? Does that mean the rain's gone away? Normally he says rain in 10 minutes or whatever, but he didn't say it then. Let's try again. Weather report.
Dry seem like the best tyre for now.
I think the rain's gone away, chat. It wasn't forecast. I think the rain's gone away. I don't think that's going to happen now. Anyway, Ricciardo is now up to 4th, but he's on mediums. Will that pack hold up everybody else? I haven't looked at the minimap yet. Haven't had the chance. I'll do it down the next straight. Is this a straight? That's straight enough. They are. They're in traffic. They're all in traffic, chat. Hamilton worse than most. They're all in traffic. I suspect Bottas just boxed. He did indeed. I suspect Albon will follow him in. He does indeed. Okay, what's going to happen now? So, who's in traffic? Perez, Verstappen, Hamilton. All in traffic at the moment. Not able to go quickly. So, if we can go quicker than a midfield McLaren, we've got a real shot of winning this race. I don't think it's going to rain. I think that hope's over. We've got 11 laps to go in this race. Now, the question is, do I box for mediums? I'll ask you guys in a second, but do I box for mediums? Because we can probably be ahead of them right now. That's a warning. That was such a stupid warning. If I box for mediums, I can probably be ahead of them right now and be on the same tyre wear as them. By the way, Bottas has lost a lot of pace. And then I'll be on the same tyre wear as them, and it's just a straight fight. Or I keep it going and go for softs at the end. I think I keep it going, don't you? Let's have a look. Oh wow, this thinks I'll come out in 20th to 22nd. That can't be right. That's wrong. Well, Bottas just boxed, and look where he came out. He came out quite a way behind Verstappen and Perez. I think if we box now, we're going to lose to Verstappen and Perez, and we're going to have to try and catch them. I think we have to wait now. Even though they are getting held up, I don't think it's by that much. What do you think, chat? I don't really know whether to do a vote on this, because I don't really know what you'd be voting on, but I think we need to stay out. I think there's some rain. That's some rain. It is raining, chat. Jeff didn't say it, but it's raining. Thank you for the Twitch follows, guys. James Mole's been a member for 7 months. Oh, God. Is that a renewal? I don't know. I didn't hear the scream. Did I just not hear it? Anyway, regardless, thank you, James Mole, for being a YouTube member for 7 months. 7 months. Amazing. Thank you very much for your support. Much appreciated. Oh, God, I've lost concentration a bit now. Right, it's definitely raining, and this is hard enough. This has come on quickly. This has come on quite quickly. Hard's behind. Everyone's on hards behind us. Jeff just didn't mention the rain. Weather report.
This rain could be with us for a while. Light rain conditions for the foreseeable future. Dries seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
Cha! So, it was not forecast for the race. Jeff randomly said in 15 minutes. Then he stopped mentioning it. He was just saying, no, dries are right now. Didn't mention any rain coming. And now it's raining. Okay, well, we're staying out till it's ready for inters then, aren't we? That's a bit of a no-brainer, isn't it? Absolute no-brainer. Still feels okay for now. It's lost a little bit of grip, but not an excessive amount. Being quite cautious just in case. We've got a 16-second gap now. Because everyone else's box is definitely losing some grip in this sector.
No need to worry about tyre condition for now.
There is a bit of sun there, though. Has it stopped raining? No, it's raining again. What is happening with this weather, chat? I've never had variable weather quite like this in this game. Everyone's still held up at the moment. Nobody's managed to get through cleanly.
The track conditions aren't improving. It's your choice as to whether you want to fit the wets next time you come in.
Not yet, Jeff. They feel alright for now. Driver behind.
Ocon behind. Okay, the gap
I'm thinking,
is
if the car behind's going similar
60 seconds. They're on old hard.
pace to everybody else,
Last lap was a 1:33.7.
I can judge whether I'm pulling away from them or not. It's hard to judge. You can probably judge by the top left, to be honest. Because Norris in 5th, he's the one holding up Max Verstappen at the moment and Sergio Perez. They were our main rivals. But they are one-stopping, so they need to overtake them for position at the moment. So if we get rains, if we get wet tyres, we're in a favourable position, because that 16-second gap is completely genuine. If we don't get wet tyres, it stops raining again. And the sun's starting to come out. If we don't get to wet tyres, we're going to need to come in for softs. Then we need to try and battle through. What do we do here, chat? What do we do here? It's barely raining. It's really like showery. Verstappen just got through on Norris. Verstappen finally got through on Lando Norris. He's now got a couple of seconds to catch up to Kvyat. Let's keep an eye on that gap. 24 seconds at the moment. It's definitely raining in this sector, but it does keep stopping. What is this race? Normally, France, I don't like France, but this race, if it was like this every time. Right, 24 seconds still to max. Let's keep an eye on that gap. That's the important gap. Right now, if it gets to wets, then it's less important. But if it doesn't, that's really important. Chat, you probably already know the answer, but if you don't keep an eye on it, the gaps in the top left, are they increasing or not? I don't think they are. And I don't just mean to Verstappen. Verstappen will be closing in on us, but he'll get then further traffic. So, are we pulling away from the AlphaTauris and Ocon or not? I don't think we are. Are we? Tell me now, chat. Are we faster than the cars behind or not? Tyre wear check. I'll give you a check in a sec. Again, tyres feel fine for now. Absolutely fine. We are pulling away. Yes, yeah. Okay, so we are pulling away, but not by much. That's a good sign, because that's where they're stuck. So, if we do need to box, we should come out in about the right place, but we'll also run out of fuel. Again, these tyres feel okay. The sun's still out a bit. I think while we're pulling away, we just stay out. There's no point boxing. Sorry, I forgot to check tyre wear. We'll check it in just a second. I'm purposely trying to use the fuel, by the way. If we do go to wets, it will use a lot less fuel. We won't need to worry about that at all. Don't want to be excessively underfueled, but certainly don't want to have spare fuel. Yeah, Verstappen overall is not closed in on us because he's getting that traffic. Tyre wet. 50%. Fine. Fine. They're getting one. And they probably won't go to the end. Or maybe they could. When did we put them on lap 7, didn't we? 13, another 7. They probably can go to the end, to be honest. If I look after them a bit more, we could go to the end, or we could box for inters, or we could box for softs. I suspect if we've got the gap and it dries up, we may as well box for softs and play it safe. Oh, almost got a penalty there. At the moment, we're still pulling out on the cars behind. Of course, it means we would have to catch and overtake Ocon, Gasly, Kvyat on pace. And Ocon is a little way ahead, but it's only Ocon, and he's on hards. So you'd hope that we'd be able to do that. Still feels fine. It's not getting wet quickly. Go to the end. If it rains, come in. Box now. Box for inters in a couple of laps. I don't think I should box now, because if it does get to wets, it's going to screw me over. It's going to really screw me over. Is Ocon closing in on us? I think he is. I need to ask my engineer. Hold on. Driver behind.
Ocon is behind you. Gap behind.
That was less grip.
7 seconds. They're on old hards. Their tyres are 7 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 33.3.
Definitely getting less grip now, chat. Definitely losing grip now. 33.3 for him last lap. That was, of course, a drier lap, so ours would probably be slower than that this lap. Will it be slower next lap? 33.1. We still went quicker. So I think we're quicker. Again, this is probably information you guys already know because you're able to obviously just watch the gaps. I, of course, am concentrating on other things at the moment. Inter's on lap 22. Thing is, though, this game ruins the wet-dry transition a little bit because it will just suddenly say, recommend this strategy, box now, and that's always the perfect time to box. DRS also gets disabled at the same time. They basically tell you when it's ready.
We'll be seeing at least 20 minutes of light rain.
Okay, 20 minutes of light rain. Jeff thinks it's not going away, but Jeff also didn't know it was coming in the first place. We are pulling out the cars behind. Not by much, but a bit. Oh my god, what is happening in this race? Not by a lot at all. So we would need to catch and pass Ocon on pace if we box for softs. The AlphaTauri should be easy. It should be easy. I'm not too worried about that. The grip is definitely going down though. In this final sector, Verstappen's just got past Kvyat. Verstappen is now past Kvyat. He's only got one more car and then he's got some free air. And then he could probably close in on us. So let's hope Gasly holds him up a little bit. Because he will be our main rival. If he gets clean air, he's our main rival if we box for more dries. We don't box at all, or we box for inters. This race should be ours. But again, the sun's out. It is raining still, very slightly, but it's very, very light rain. Are we going to left in that infamous position of just staying out too long? I don't even know what our last lap was. My footy team just beat Norwich and we're going back to the Prem. Congrats. Right. Where are we at? We are... I don't know. I don't think we're pulling away anymore. We're not pulling away from those AlphaTauris anymore. Driver behind. I didn't see our last lap time though. That was nice. So he's still doing mid-33s. What are we doing now? 33.2 was your last lap. So I am a bit quicker still than Ocon at least. I just don't seem to be pulling away from Gasly. I suspect Verstappen will get Gasly now. There he goes. Okay, so now he's got some free air. Verstappen is now our main rival if we box for softs. If we don't box or it goes to inters, it doesn't matter. But we've only got 5 laps left in this race now. That's sun with no rain again, but then there's a bit more rain. It's barely... I've never had these conditions in this game. It's almost showering. It's barely raining. The sun's still out. These conditions are wild. 19 seconds now to Ocon. That's more like it. But Verstappen will catch him up. I wish I know what the actual pit lane loss time was. Because the thing in here It says we'll rejoin lap. Oh no, second. It does say second. Sorry, I misread it. So that I reckon we'll come back out in second. Do we go for that? Well, we come out ahead of Verstappen apparently. Because this is at the moment not really that close to wet still. Right, chat. Let's have a vote. Put in chat right now. I want you to just tell me. Box. Put in. Just put in or out. In or out. In if you want me to come in this lap for softs. We should come out ahead of Verstappen. Then we can hope we can catch Ocon on pace. Put out if you want me to stay out and wait for potential inters. Put it in chat right now. This will count what you guys are putting. The game thinks we'll come out in P2. I'm inclined to agree, but it will be close. It will be close. Look how close that is. You guys don't know either. Remember, in if you want me to come in this lap and take softs, we should come out in about second place. Then we have to hunt down Ocon over the last few laps of this race. Out if you want me to stay out and either try and go to the end if these tyres will last, which I think they will just about, or then we'll box for inters if it's ready. It's barely raining. It's been raining for 5 laps. Look how close that is, chat. Mid-session save. Yes, I will. Good shout. Although we shouldn't need it. I do think I've resolved my issues, but I will do one anyway. Wow, chat. I can't believe how close that is. And I agree. I don't know what to do. Right, I tell you what. 2 more refreshes of that little widget and I'm going to do whatever it says. I'm going to do whatever it says. At the moment, I'll be coming in this lap for softs. Right, I think I might have missed one. But one more refresh. At the moment, it's going to be in. Someone else sent punctuous. Well, there you go. We're coming in. We're coming in this lap. I know some of you are going to disagree with that, and that's okay. We're coming in this lap. It is fairly 160% on the rears. That is a puncture risk. You are right. We haven't got long to make up for it on the softs, but this still feels... It's not completely grippy, but it feels okay. It's not ready for softs yet. Sorry, for inters. Right, use softs. They're only lightly used. Don't worry. Right, we may now come out behind Verstappen, perhaps. He's definitely closing in, but then we've also pulled out a gap on Ocon. Ocon slowed down. Oh dear, that didn't have much grip. Ah, I'm so bad at this pit entry. Okay, use softs it is, chat. You're right, puncture risk. There was definitely a puncture risk there. 65% and 67%. Once they get to 75%, you may get a puncture. This is later than we would have liked. You can do 7 laps on these tyres. We're only going to do 4. Now, will we be behind Verstappen when we come out? That is the question. That is the question. Maybe it's going to be close. I think we're going to be behind him, you know, but we're going to be on fresh tyres. We are going to be behind him, but we're going to be on fresh tyres. We boxed 1 lap too late. If we boxed a lap earlier, we'd have been alright. Somehow we lost fuel in that pit stop. Right, let's go and get him now. That's a penalty. I'm actually going to undo that because that's killed the race a little bit. I'm going to undo that. That was me being a noob. I don't normally flash back, but when it kills the race like that, it'll be a bit boring. We've only got a few laps to do it. Right, let's go get him. Let's go get him. Plenty of grip now, but it is still raining. But I suspect it's now too late. I don't think anyone will come in. It's not. You're not going to make up the time. Did we get DRS? Oh, we didn't. By the tiniest of margins. We didn't have a good enough exit. We were half a tenth down on not getting DRS on him. We also haven't got much fuel, by the way. Right, 3 seconds to Ocon. We've only got a few laps to do it. But we can see we're already quicker than Verstappen quite comfortably. This feels fine. I'm not worried about the rain anymore. I'm just going to try and get him now. I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to get him into the next corner. Not the next corner, the corner after that one. Am I? I think he's using some ERS. He's not as slow as I expected him to be. He's used some ERS there. He's done us in there. We've just used a load of ERS unnecessarily. And some fuel. I thought I could get him there. He's used some ERS. We're both closing in though on Ocon. But I need to get Verstappen here before he gets DRS. Otherwise it's going to be a lot harder. It's going to be a lot harder. He may get DRS even this lap. Not this next zone, but the zone after that. He may get DRS then. Oh, don't get a penalty. Oh, bit deep, bit deep. Come on, let's get him now. Let's get him now. Let's go, 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 go. Let's get him. We've run out of ERS that lap. We used as much as we possibly could. We're going to comfortably get Max Verstappen. We are a bit light on fuel. Right, only 1.5 now to Ocon. This, by the way, for those that voted in, is looking like a good strategy at the moment, but we still need to do the business. We still need to do the business. Being a little bit hot there. Can we get DRS on Ocon? We need it really to try and defend against Verstappen. Oh, oversteer at the worst possible time. We still got DRS. I'm going to use Rich for now. We can always lift and coast later. In fact, no, I'm going to go on to standard. We've got 2 more laps after this one to get in. I'm going to go to lean even with DRS. We're comfortably ahead of Verstappen now. Oh, I'm sweating, chat. This is tense. This is for the race win. The 2nd win in a row. By the way, it's against Esteban Ocon. I'm going to lean even. Save the fuel as much as we can while we're sitting behind him. I think we can do this. We just need to get it together. Let's try and get the fastest lap of the race as well if we can. I'm going to push for the fastest lap this next lap, I think. Because it's only going to get wetter. And I think I can still get it. Oh my word, he's slow through there. And Verstappen isn't even going to get DRS down this straight. Oh my god, he's so slow. A little nudge on him there. Right, fastest lap this lap then, chat. Let's do it. Provided we can get past Ocon. He's pretty quick in a straight line there. He's using some ERS. Outbraked him. That's P1, that's P1, but at the moment, I'm just concentrating on fastest lap. Don't forget, we need to make sure we don't get an off track. No more flashbacks from now, no matter what. If we get an off track, we're going to get a 3-second penalty, which is going to make it a lot harder. Let's see if we can. Oh, a bit deep. Certainly wetter through there. It's our best sector still by 0.2. One more off track and we get a penalty. Verstappen is probably going to get Ocon, but that's okay. We just need to run away now. Plenty of tyre grip, no problem. I know I'm using a lot of fuel, but we can save plenty on the final lap. That's no problem. Oh no. Whoa, that was close to a warning. And a penalty. I just want to get this fastest lap if we can. Are we still up? We are, but only by 0.2. That may not be enough. I suspect that probably isn't enough. Let's see what we can do in this final sector. I know, I haven't looked at chat, but I know you guys are worrying about fuel. Don't worry, it'll be fine. I'm not worried. Oh, it's definitely not as much grip now, but there's enough. Come on. Can we sneak the fastest lap? Oh my god, definitely not much grip in this final sector now. ERS for the run to the line. Is this going to be a fastest lap of the race? We have got a 3-second gap, even if we got a penalty, would you believe? It is a fastest lap of the race, chat. That must have been close. We only gained 0.3. We somehow still managed to get the fastest lap of the race. Don't forget, there's an extra point for fastest lap of the race. Right, one more lap. All we need to do now is save the fuel, bring the car home, and not get another penalty. Verstappen, by the way, is still behind Ocon. That will help us in the championship if that remains. Where are the Mercedes? They're our main rivals. They're not even in the top 5, chat. Not even in the top 5. There you go, already positive on fuel. I'm going to go to Rich for a bit. Our teammate also, though, is not doing well. Where are the Mercedes? Look, they're in that pack. They're in behind Gasly, Perez. A shocking race for the Mercedes. This is going to help us no end in the constructors and in the drivers. We actually may even lead the Drivers' Championship after this one, you know. I know fuel, don't worry, don't worry. Again, I suspect some of you are saying fuel. You guys like to worry about fuel. It's in hand, don't worry. 4-second gap now, chat. Let's just not get a penalty just in case. Okay. Genuine accident. I'm not remotely joking. That was wetter than I expected. We should be okay. It's got enough grip. Oh my god, this has not got much grip in the final sector, but that was a genuine accident, chat. I'm not joking. That wasn't for the views. We should still be fine because we've got enough gap, but that was a very unnecessary thing to do. Still got 0.8 worth. We should be fine. Rich for the run to the line. Is Verstappen going to stay behind? I suspect he probably is. We do indeed get the win. Genuine accident. I promise you I didn't mean to do that. I was even saying it as I came in. Oh my god, what a race, chat. Let's go. P1. P1. I am sweating. But what a race that was. Oh my, I can't believe we won that. We started 7th. We started on soft tyres. We got up to second, actually, after a few laps. Really nice start. Very similar pace to the leaders, but not quite enough. They boxed early. They undercut us. They leapfrogged us in the pits. We boxed later, but then traffic played into our hands. We got back past them. They then boxed again for a set of mediums. We were out on used mediums. They were on new mediums. Again, they got traffic. Then it started to rain. And you guys called that strategy, by the way. Thank you guys for the strategy. I put it to you guys, in or out. You chose in. And that's what happens. Even with a penalty, it was comfortable. Even with the penalty. Thank you guys for your input. That is why I trust you guys. There was like 200 votes or something silly for in. 200 brains are better than my brain, that's for sure. So Michael Schumacher, though, takes another win for Ferrari Red. 2 wins in a row now and a fastest lap. How close were we to it? 31.5, 31.6, 31.7. So we already got it by about 2 tenths. Ocon does indeed take P2. What a race from him. Started 9th. He did the one stop, played that well. Verstappen, 3rd. Albon, 4th. Then Gasly, Perez, then Kvyat, then Hamilton and Bottas. Mercedes only scored 6 points. They started 1st and 10th because Hamilton had a penalty. But Hamilton ended up beating Bottas. How realistic is that, by the way? Bottas starting pole, Hamilton starting 10th. Hamilton still beats him. But they've only scored 6 points. We've just scored 26. Our teammate does sneak a point, but only 1 point. But he did start 14th. He also had a penalty. Let's hope that means he takes less penalties in the future because he's got some new components on him. Let's have a look at the standings now. Are we leading? We are leading. We're leading the Drivers' Championship. Let's go, chat. Let's go. Only by 3 points. Look at that. 5 points. Covers 3 drivers and 3 teams. What a season we're having here. I can't believe we're leading it, though. We're not even quite at the halfway point yet. But that was the 10th race. After the 11th race would be the halfway point. We're not quite there, and somehow we're leading it. But the challenge towards the end of the season, because of Charles Leclerc's points total there, is going to be this. 87 points back. Still. We just outscored them by 21 points, and there's still 87 points away. And Charles Leclerc did just get beaten by them again, don't forget. We need Charles up there. I can't win that on my own. We need Charles up there. That's the story. Next time out, though, we had no DNF for teammate. Wow, I know, right? Next time out, we've got Austria, as always, every Tuesday at 7 p.m. That's when I regularly do these streams. So this time next week, come and join me. We had no issues this stream, so I have managed to resolve my streaming issues, which is great to see. But yeah, this time next week, Austria. I go well at Austria. I tell you right now, I'm expecting a win. I'm expecting a win. I don't know if it'll be easy, but against the AI, I go well at Austria. It's a track I like, and I seem to just be faster than them there. So we scraped that win. I don't know if we were quick enough for that, but we managed to get it. Next week, I'm expecting it on pure pace, no matter what. We'll see. What will the game throw at us? It threw enough at us there. There was a bit of rain that was unforecast. Strategy as well was interesting, but you guys smashed it. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for... MH Ghost is now out of the command for points. Alex is currently on 159 points and in first in the standings. There you go. Thank you very much, MH, for adding that, and that is definitely correct. Anyway, guys, let's grab Doggo to round out the stream as we always do. As I said, join me next Tuesday at 7 p.m. for the next episode of this. We've also got on Thursday at 7 p.m. we've got a open lobby, so if you want to race against me, do go and join that. Several of you have followed me on Twitch during the stream, so thank you very much, because for some reason the notifications were on, but I will be going live on there at some point. I will go live this week, just to celebrate all those new follows. I'll go live on Twitch at some point this week, probably for some iRacing. But anyway, let's go grab Doggo to celebrate the end of that stream. And thanks for watching, everyone. I'll be back in a second. Sweaty. Hello, here he is. He's ready and raring to go. Hello. That's my jumper. That's not a toy. You haven't got a toy. Go get a toy. Go find a toy. Good boy. Look how clever he is, chat. Good boy. Come here so chat can see you. Come here. Good boy. He's so clever. I don't know if you saw, my back is sweating. I don't know if my t-shirt's wet or what, but that was a sweaty race. All worth it. Hello, Pep. Come here. Come see me. Good boy. Hello. Good boy. That was so good. You know the word toy, don't you? You're clever. He's only 9 months old, chat. Good boy. Good boy. He is a very good boy. Hello, good boy. Good boy. Anyway, chat, that rounds out this stream. Thanks for watching, everyone. As I said, next one of this next Tuesday at 7. Open lobbies this Thursday at 7, all on YouTube, and I will go live on Twitch for some iRacing at some point in the next week as well. As a thank you to all of you guys that follow me. Links to all of that good stuff is in the description, Discord and Twitch and all that lovely stuff. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.